Hey and hello there everyone, welcome back to the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike for video games, but you guys know that, so we'll move on, shall we? Sorry, I also turned my head away from the mic as I was talking, because I couldn't find my controller. How are we all doing? Happy Monday, to the extent that, you know, a Monday can be happy. On Lara's final stream for the week, but it's a Monday! What? Well then, that means On Lara gets to play, like, every time then, or something, doesn't it? Monday can be On Lara Day! How are we all doing? So let's say hi to some people. So hi, Kieran, and Weiss, and Cheese, and Sky, and Singcho, and On Lara, and I think I saw Xander, and Sam, and Casey, and if there's anyone else, please let me know. Make yourselves known. The new job starts tomorrow. Well, On Lara, we wish you all the very best of luck. I'm sure I'm not the only one who does. And yeah, just, again, well done for finding a new one. I know it's rough out there. I speak as a person who was told my whole life to go get a degree, and then I got a degree in a subject that everyone always tells me is impressive that I have a degree in a subject in, and I wasn't able to get a job, so then I decided to follow my dream job instead, and somehow I had better luck being an actor in America than using my degree. So seriously, from that perspective, you know, seriously, just being able to, like, get a job, I genuinely always consider a genuinely impressive thing. It was something I was never able to accomplish. And as this strike continues on and as things look shaky financially at times and stuff like that, it's a thing where I'm like, uh-oh, what if I do have to get one at some point? Uh-oh, like, I might have to hit you up for tips. So, no, well done, we will miss you dearly, but let's get into the game and get you in on some raids and stuff like that. And, yep, job hunting is the worst. And old people don't get it, do they, On Lara? Like, they'll be like, just walk up to a place and hand them your resume. It doesn't work like that! But anyway. Oh, hey, Xander and Kevin, if Xander and... Actually, did I say hi? Kevin's not here yet, right? Dang it. Oh, dang it, I have a joke that works at Kevin as well. But Xander, what does Marlos say from Xenoblade Chronicles 2? What does Marlos say, or Malos, what does Marlos say when he needs to find a job? Anyway, I'll let that do some heavy lifting for a sec. Oh, Ghost said they can't attend for a while for personal reasons. No! But that means we're going to get lots of shinies. So we'll try and get lots of shinies in the meantime, and then when Ghost comes back, we'll get all the shinies. Okay. But no, thank you for letting me know that. Okay, so, chat. Kiba, hello. Oh, there's a load of people here, so if you haven't clicked like on the video, could you please click like on the video? It's hugely appreciated. Let's bump those numbers up. And try and get as many new people here as possible and everything, shall we? Anyway, so the answer... So what does Marlos say when he needs to look for a job? Indeed. So there we go. Anyway. Well, sorry, I can't remember if it's Malos or Marlos now, so forgive me if I ruined that joke in any way at all. It's because my brain was like, where's it, Malos or Marlos? I would say Malos, to be honest, I think. But I think some characters might say Marlos, so I don't know. But anyway. It's been a good day for shiny so far. You got your third shiny clam pile and BDSP. Oh, you just need to do the trade evos. Okay. Maybe at the end of the stream, let me know, and we can, like, hang around for a second at the end. Okay. So, anyway, Bark. How are we all doing? I hope we're doing well. If you could, please click like on the video. If you want to play along, make sure that it's 2:05 p.m. Los Angeles time, Pacific time. So it's 2:05 p.m. Make sure that if you hover your mouse on the video, you have the red circle, not the gray circle. It's just 2:06. 2:06. It just turned 2:06. So make sure that you are watching live, that you've liked the video, and we'll just bring up my tickets as well for good reference. So as a reminder, my tickets are for Yuxi, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. The tickets that they have been for a while now. I actually think today, I can't quite remember all the full numbers and stuff like that, but I do think that, like, it's either going to be after today or tomorrow we're gonna be overdue for a shiny legendary. So basically, by like the end of this week, by like Friday, by Sunday, we're gonna be in a position where if I don't have a shiny legendary, I am definitely gonna be overdue for one. So, okay. So those are the tickets. So could you please let me know, strike in big capital letters, and then say I can do, and let me know who you can do out of Uxie, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. Ready, set, bow. I do appreciate people retracting their messages after realizing they had done it too early and they did not hold their horses. For all horses need to be held until I say that most magic of phrases, which I have now said. For those who are like, wait, didn't you just say it? It's like, I did. Don't worry. Okay, so let's do this thing, shall we? Let's get the old spreadsheet arena, and then we'll kind of carry things on from here. Okay. So, whoa, the spreadsheet. She's filling in herself. Or it's just Kramen. Thank you, Kramen. Happy Monday, Kramen. To the extent that Mondays are happy. Okay, so let's see what we've got here, and then okay, we've got a couple of Mesprits and Blacephalons. Okie dokie do. Ooh. Okay, Weiss can only do the clown. I have a theory here, a game theory. I'm actually wondering whether we could do Mesprit first today, and then like Blacephalon second, and then Uxie third. But I'll have to see. This is the only thing that's a little bit. It's not really a problem with the spreadsheet. Like, it's a cramming. Don't worry. Ghost, hello. No, that's okay. Ghost, you have there is no legal obligation for you to be here. I am not going to sue you for not being here. Do not worry. It's totally fair. Ghost, can I ask you one question? Can I ask you one question, though, Ghost, before you do go, unless you have already now gone? Oh, Teresa, hi. Welcome. I'll say hi to you properly in a sec, Teresa. Okay, so guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Ghost, my question to you is, were you were in chat last time. The last time I remember seeing you in chat, you were in chat in a Dynamax adventure where, and I swear it was like literally a couple of minutes before I got a shiny, you were in chat. And so I don't think you said anything afterwards, like, yay, I was finally here when you got a shiny. But please tell me you saw that shiny, because you were literally there. Like, okay, you were there. Okay, good. Because I was like, Ghost was here like 2 minutes ago, and I just got shiny Durant. Okay, but I couldn't remember whether you actually had, like, written in chat or anything. I don't think you did. Forgive me if you did and I didn't see it, because again, maybe there were a load of people just being like, whoa, congrats, or like, shiny, or whatever. But I was like, hang on, Ghost was here like 2 minutes ago. Like, don't tell me Ghost missed this by like 2 minutes, because that would have been hilarious. Oh, you did say twice. Okay. I do apologize. I don't think I saw it. I'm pretty sure I didn't see it, but I remember afterwards being like, wasn't Ghost there like right beforehand? I didn't see anything, so I do apologize. Okay, so anyway, I need to... okay. Hang on. So, let's just... Hang on. So, Weiss can only do Blacephalon. So, let's get Weiss in there. And then Sky can only do Mesprit. So, let's get Sky in here. And then... Kiram can do Uxie and Blacephalon. And then let's just see what else. Uxie and... Okay, Sam can only do Uxie and Mesprit. So maybe let's get Sam here. And then maybe if I get, like, on Lara over there. And then... okay. And then... Oh, the screen went dark. Hang on. Cheese can do Blacephalon. It's always hard when people have a load of pairs. Like, if someone can only do one or if someone can do three, it's really easy. But when people can only do two, you have to be, like, really careful. So I do apologize. That it has been taking longer to do this lately. It's because of the powers of two. It's the power of two. Do I want to go... I think... No, Sam's... No, I already got Sam in a team. Sam can't be in two teams. Okay, I think... I've got it. But forgive me if I've messed this up. Forgive me if I've got this wrong. So I've got, for Mesprit, I've got Sky, Sam, and Onlara in Team 1. In Team 2, Blacephalon. We'll have Weiss, Cheese, and Kieran. And then Team 3, Yuxi, will have Kiba. Does that sound good? Does that make sense? Have I messed anything up? Like, let me know, okay? Speak now or forever hold your peace, otherwise we're all going to be married. But if that sounds good, then we will proceed with Team 1, which should, in theory, in-game theory, be Sky, Sam, and Onlara. So if that sounds good, let's make sure we connect to the internet arena. And then, sorry, I can tell my hair's getting long. I just kind of like bobbed my head along as like internet arena kind of thing. And then I could just really feel my hair like touching every part of my face. I vowed I wouldn't let it get long again, but yet somehow it's been like 10 months since I got it cut. Okay. So, would you like to embark? Would you like to anyway embark on a Dynamax adventure? Yes, I would. And then we're going to say Mesprit first. Mesprit's not a Jones. It has the levitate ability, though. So it floats, kind of like how a dragon flies. Okay, so when we're on the Mesprit screen, let's go 0317 and then 0212. How about that? 0317, 0212. As a final reminder, this is going to be Sky, Sam, and Onlara. And this is Team 1. Why did the AI never take dark types? That is the question. It's because AI sucks. Generative AI does anyway. But no. Teresa, hi. Lovely to see you. How have you been? I hope you've been well. I don't think it's been that long since I last saw you, but even so, like, it's always a nice treat when you're here. And we just need Sam. Wham, bam. Thank you, Sam, and a sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-babe. Okay, I used to do that for Zam, but we haven't seen Zam here anymore, so kind of Sam has just inherited that song now. Okay, there we go. So, well done, everyone. You guys know this, but Mesprit has the levitate ability, so no ground moves. But Bug, Dark, and Ghost are all really good. If we ever have a choice between things, like Bug is best, but, you know. But always go with your stab, okay? If you have, like, Ghost and Bug, but, like, whatever, like, you can just, you know. But just if we have a choice between, like, a Ghost type and a Bug type is probably a bit better, but... right, I'm going to go with Pangoro, because we always want to use our strongest moves. It's just about your type defensively, like, kind of thing, or whatever, I don't know. Like, whatever your stab type is. Like, if you have a choice between a Bug stab and a Ghost or Dark stab, I'd say a Bug stab is a bit better, but... Anyway. For artificial intelligence, the CPU trainers are not very smart. Pew, 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 pew. Did the computer also just have Will-O-Wisp used on it? Because Sam just burned them. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Matey Boy on the left, Aracuda does have a dark move, but there is a Crustle on the right, and Crustle is a bug type. And I would rather have that, and a shiny Starmie if possible, but we'll see how we go here. I didn't really see a whole load of options here in terms of things to actually really switch for, but then again, we only really need to do like two, well, not need to, but if we had a choice, we'd only want like 2 switches here, right? Like the Ordino and the Kadabra. And to be honest, even like Kadabra would be fine to keep, because it's got pretty good special defense and it resists Psychic, so... Okay, I'm going to Dynamax, I'm going to max Darkness, and if you got special moves, I guess now is the time to use them. But anyway, we're in a brand new week, and we're in the latter half of March. How are we in the latter half of March? I don't know. March has gone by very quick. January and February were pretty quick, but I feel like March is, like, the quickest. I think it's because I've had less to do. I think when I have months where I have stuff to do, like in like January and February, I had like a bunch of gigs and a bunch of work, and I had just lots of little things to do, like I was going to doctors and doing this and that and the other. but I've just kind of been like playing P4G and streaming like this month. That's kind of been a lot of what I've been doing. So maybe that's why it's been going fast. Oh, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all who celebrate. St. Patrick's Day is kind of a weird one for me, I feel, because I kind of watch a load of people who are like, I don't know, had a great-grandfather who was Irish and who called themselves Irish, celebrating a day that's devoted to the Irish, but the Irish people themselves don't really celebrate. So I just find it, I don't know what to make of it. I mean, I'm not saying anything I'm not making any judgments when I say all that. I'm just saying that all of that together, there's something about that I find odd, but I don't know what to actually make of it. So there we go. Sam, you feel the same way. I'm actually doing something. When you're actually doing something, time slows down, but otherwise it speeds up. That's the thing. Like, if you like, just think, when you have a lot of stuff, it kind of does. Like, an individual day might go quickly if you have a load of stuff, but like, your overall time, like the days will just kind of blur into each other if you're just doing the same thing all the time and you're not really doing anything. I don't know. Cheese, you don't know anything about it historically, you're just Irish yourself and you like green. So, Cheese, do you mind if I ask, and again, I don't mean this in a accusatory, like, I don't mean like, j'accuse, but do you mind, when, like, you say you're Irish, what do you mean when you say that? Are, like, both of your parents born and raised in Ireland? Or, like, do you have, like, one set of grandparents that are Irish? Or, like, one grandparent that's like... See, that's what I mean. It's just... Because in the UK... you would not call yourself a certain, like, heritage unless, like, say, one of your parents or, like, both of your grandparents or something like that with that heritage. I don't, like, if you had, like, one grandparent who was, so we got Crystal on the right and then we'll figure it out. But in the UK, like, if you had, like, one grandparent who was, like, from a certain country, you would say, I have a grandparent who is blah, blah, blah. Whereas I feel like in America, if someone had one grandparent who's Irish, they'd say, I'm Irish. And so it's just that's why I kind of say about this, and I find it all interesting but sort of weird and different, because the rules are different here about what people kind of call themselves with regards to, I suppose, quote-unquote, how much of a claim they have to it, if that makes sense. And again, I'm not making judgments here. I'm not saying that people, like, aren't Irish. It's just I wouldn't personally call, like, being, like, a... Well, actually, no, I wouldn't say... I don't know. A quarter is a lot, though. If you are a quarter of something, that is a big percentage. So that's why I'm kind of like, you know, what is it with this? I don't know. Okay. I know that Pangoro has Bullet Punch, but it's actually still weaker than, like, other moves. So I'm still going to use other moves. YouTube just held back AI has no brains. How dare it do that? How dare it do that? Does this have a water move? Wondering if you should double swap for this and then... Oh. Yeah, I was probably too slow on that. Your family is technically all immigrants, but you believe your great-grandma was, like, Irish? Oh, interesting. Okay, but you're a third Irish. Oh, okay. Okay. But you want to do a DNA test. Ooh, interesting. But yeah, so again, I don't mean that in a, like, cheese, you're just fake Irish, or anything like that. I just ask because, sort of culturally, America, yeah, it's this weird thing about America. America cares so much more about, like, its heritage and ancestry, and I understand why, and I do understand that. But then it is weird when there's a lot of, like, anti-immigrant sentiment in this country, because it's like, this country is a nation founded on immigrants, and it's very proud of that fact, and people talk about their heritage, like, constantly. And so it's then so it's just kind of weird and antithetical to then, you know, like, I feel like sort of being American and talking about your heritage but then being, like, anti-immigrant is just very weird. It's like being Christian but, like, not, you know, advocating for, like, the teachings of Jesus, and, like, weird little ironies like that. Sorry, I won't get, like, too much more into the weeds with this conversation, but I just find it funny because, yeah, in the UK, people don't really, you know, sort of go on. Like, in America, like, heritage and where you come from is, like, such a bigger deal than it is in the UK, I feel. Because I think basically with America, there's this kind of thing where, like, everyone kind of has a story from not too far in the past of like someone from somewhere else coming here. And I think that that is an interesting thing. Whereas in the UK, it's like, I had a dad who 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 are all in the UK, and that's kind of like a lot of UK history. So again, it's all interesting stuff that's just very different from, it's very different from what I grew up with. So that's why I ask. Okay. So, Crustal. So we do want to switch here. I would say that Ordino is the better one, because yeah, Kadabra's like, as I said before, Kadabra's like kind of okay, isn't it? Like, we'll see if we can switch for it. But yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. Sudowoodo. I think it does have Sucker Punch, but like, eh. To be honest, I kind of want to go for... No, we need to go for the Sudowoodo, don't we? Because we're, like, better. The Starmie is good because of berries and because I need a shiny Starmie. But the... Oh, okay. But the Sudowoodo, I was going to say we have more super effective stuff against it. So that's why I picked Sudowoodo. So, Gage, hello, welcome. Running Shell Smash and Body Press on the same set is a choice. You are right, Sam. I know, right? I know. Should we have Curse and Electro Ball? Like, yeah, I know what you mean. Starmie is okay because we have a lot of anti-psychic moves and because of the berries. No, that's fine. In fairness, one thing I didn't really think of, or that I kind of forgot, was that it doesn't have a, like, if you'd have asked me, does Starmie has a water move? I would be like, no, of course not. That's the whole thing about Starmie that's annoying. But I kind of was a bit like, oh, crud, we've got Crustal against a water type. But it's like, no, but it's a water type with no moves, so it's fine. So... And actually, you are right. Like, Starmie just isn't really that... Like, if it's just using a load of weak non-stab moves, then it can't really do a whole lot of damage to us. So, that's a good point, basically. Okay. We have the meat. I've never been to an Arby's. I want to, but I've never been. We have the meat. So I thought you were, like, someone was going to be making a joke about something else, but we actually were just quoting the, like, catchphrase. Dazzling Gleam on Pangoro would hurt. That's true. That's very true. But yeah. No, we're good here, though. We're good. Now, the question is, do we want to switch Kadabra for Starmie? Although, doesn't Kadabra have a higher special attack than Starmie? So, basically... I mean, maybe we could check the stats. I don't know. Because you can check the stats with the plus button, which is a feature we never use. But you could literally check, like, oh, does it have better special defense, better special attack, and then kind of take it from there. But, oh, cheese, you like their sides better than the sandwiches. They do have the curly fries, right? And I think the curly fries are pretty... I bought, like, their curly fries, like, the supermarket version of them, and they were good. I liked them. On Lara, you don't think we need to swap? I don't think we need to swap either. We're going to have the berries. And so, and I do think Kadabra might, yeah, be a bit better. But Kevin, sorry you're late. Talking with your mum. Oh, Kevin. Well, I hope she's okay, Kevin. It doesn't change the fact that Xander, the hammer. No, I'm kidding. But no. Here we go. We're on the final fight. So, but yeah. Oh, and it's got analytic. Why analytic? This just goes. We've got a Crustal with Shell Smash and Body Press. We've got Starmie with analytic. Okay. Right, here we go. So, here we go. Or should I say here we go? No, it's here we go. Okay, so here we go, everyone. Good luck, Areno. And yes. Oh, Sky, you did check the stats. Ah, cool. Okay, so here we go, everyone. So Dynamax, if you've got it. and let's demolish this thing. Sorry, my voice got a bit cracky. Let's demolish this thing. But yeah, no, I think this should be pretty good though. Yeah, guys, read the rules. Okay, wham, bam, thank you, Salmon and Shell. I know Nightbot every like 15 minutes is like, hey guys, read the rules. And I know I've said a couple of times, hey guys, read the rules. But if you haven't recently, like, please do. Okay, anyway, Bark, here we go. Right, Max Darkness. Okay. Analytic is just not that good of an ability anyway. I think it like has its place on. It could have its place on certain Pokemon. I think there are certain Pokemon that, you know, would kind of benefit from it from like rather than what they have. You know, I think the problem is that probably a lot of the Pokemon that do have it do have. So like a Pokemon like Magnezone, like an ability like Magnet Pull is better than Analytic. Or at least in terms of giving Magnezone like more functionality, you know, being able to like be a threat to a Skarmory or a Corviknight is kind of more of a niche and an important thing than like, you know, being able to you know, get a bit more damage when you're slower or whatever. So at least that's what I feel. So yeah, we have gaps in the Uxie team right now. So we're doing Mesprit now, Blacephalon is filled up, and then we have Uxie, and then we have gaps in Uxie. Darkest Lariat for the win! Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars! Well done, everyone! So excellent. So well done, Team 1. That was fun. And seriously, very well played, everyone. That was very nice and smooth and decent. And yeah. Diddle-a-diddle-a-doo. Diddle-a-diddle-a-doo. Right. So. You were outspeeding your entire team while paralyzed, Weiss says. Okay, well, yeah, Gage, we'll definitely get you in on some wild cards then. Sorry, I know we've been mixing around the turn order at the minute today. It's just because, with the people who were here and stuff, it was just kind of made sense to do Mesprit first and Blacephalon second. Right, Slowbro is a no-bro. Crustle looks pretty regular to me. Will we get Starmie, though? I do need Starmie. It's one of the, like, I think 8 Pokemon from Generation 1 that I still need as a shiny. Oh, that light purple almost gets me every time. But we do have a girl team as well. A girl team and then a gender-neutral team. Will we get the gender-neutral Golden Mesprit? Oh! Yes! Yes! The Golden Mesprit! We did it, everyone! We did it! Guys, gals, non-binary pals, can I just say, I want to say this. When I got the last shiny, right, the day after, I think it was the day after, you can go back in the streams, but I said, okay, so counting ahead, if I counted ahead, like, 100 Dynamax Adventures, the next time I should be due a shiny was the 16th of March. But then I changed my schedule, so I did do like a fewer. So this could be very, very, very close to 100. Like literally, this could be very close to like the 100th since my last one. So. But yes, the Golden Mesprit! Yes! Okay, so let's check the sparkles. So, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and sparkles there! The sparkles! Yes! Alright. Wow. Wowie zowie. Okay, so I think, basically, we're going to want to add either Thunderous or Tapu Bulu to, basically, when we do the wild cards, we want to do either Thunderous or Tapu Bulu. Because I'm thinking maybe Thunderous might be the better one to go for, just because I think we only have one person with a ticket for that, so maybe Kevin could help with that. But there we go. Kevin, you knew Bo would get a shiny legendary before an Ultra Beast. I know, right? The Ultra Beast streak still continues! Like, how many shinies have we gotten since we started doing Blacephalon? I'm sorry to take ages on this screen, but anyway. But there we go. Ah. Wham bam, thank you Sam for your presence. Okay, if that is not worth a like on the video, check that you have liked the video. If you have not clicked a thumbs up on this video, it deserves it, okay? Because the Golden Mesprit, we got it. It's a good one, that is a good one. Okay, so here we go. The Golden Mesprit. Sorry, I'm just very happy. Right, we're going to select... Sorry, you can see how many pictures I am taking here, because this is ridiculous. You handed over the other Pokemon. 11 Dinitor. And here we go. Mesprit has been sent to the box. I'm going to go find it, because I don't know which box it's going to have been sent to. Well done for defeating your opponent. But see, look, you don't get to keep the ticket. When you keep a legendary, you don't get to keep the ticket. So that's kind of... Because we had that come up recently. There we go. Mesprit, Levitate. And just like that, we're done with Mesprit. Although this is the point where I apologize to Onlera, who I think had been hunting for Mesprit far longer than me. And on your final day this week, Onlera. Like, you're only on Monday, but it's your final day this week. Oh, hang on, let's check Nia. Azelf! But no, unfortunately, I don't need Azelf. Azelf will be part of Phase 2, but it's not part of Phase 1. So, but we'll check with Nia after every round, okay? Okay, so, yeah, we're saving the game. We're saving the game like 50 bajillion times. I mean, the game already saved, but... okay, so guys, gals, non-binary pals, I've got to change the spreadsheet after this. And Nightbot! But we'll get to that when we get to that. So, Team 2, Blacephalon. This is going to be Weiss, Cheese, and Kieran. So if you could all please come on down, then we'll take things from here. And away we go. But yeah. Yes, the Golden Mesprit. Okay, so... Here we go. The lady. So would you like to embark upon a Dynamax adventure? Yes, I would. Which of these two Pokemon would you like to do? So we're going to do, so this is, just as a reminder, this is our Blacephalon. It's going to be Weiss, Cheese, and Kieran, okay? So Blacephalon, Jones. Chat, do you think I'll get a Blacephalon this round? Let me know. 1 in 100. It's a 1 in 100, baby. Okay. 0317, and then let's go 0234. How about that? 0317, 0234. Okay. And then Kieran's doing a Zygarde. So Kevin's like, I hope you do, but well, that's incredibly kind, Kevin. That's very kind. Xander the Ham. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, that's just like a very genuinely nice, like, no jokes or anything. Just, I hope you do, Bo. It's very nice. I love these positive vibes. Thank you for being positive. I do appreciate it. It's why I say in the chat and the rules and stuff, you know, please just keep it positive. And I do appreciate when you guys keep it positive. Because that's what we're here for, to have a positive time. A positively shiny Mesprit time. Okay, so Blacephalon Jones is a Ghost and Fire type, which means it's weak to Ghost, Ground, Dark, Rock, and Water. I would say in that order is like the preference from like worst to best. And it's very frail, so we don't need to worry with them that their stat moves and or other such nonsense. But yeah. Although Intimidate, I will say Intimidate isn't a bad one. So and it has Drill Run. So Hitmontop's actually not a bad choice, depending on what we get. But Tyrantrum is an actual rock type. So, but yeah. Oh, we went for Cherim strats. And then Dugtrio is better than Hitmontop. So, There we go. Okay. Okay, so we've got a physical team here with like Cherim Sunny Day support, although there is a Marowak there, so I feel bad, like so we're getting Xander to post hammers when they're jokey hammers, and it's kind of like, although maybe all hammers are jokey hammers, like if we were ever actually telling anyone off, I feel like we wouldn't just like post a hammer. Colossal is top left, otherwise I kind of want the Marowak. Wow, we get ground down by a Marowak. But basically, we could switch to Cherim for Marowak, so that's my theory, my game theory. It's like Smash. Is it a real one or a squeaky one? Xander, are there like two different emojis for hammers? Because maybe you could use one hammer emoji for like, you know, just like Kevin, like Xander, the hammer, jokes. And one if you actually are being like, hey guys, please keep things positive, hammer. Like, I don't know. Okay, I am going to use one max darkness here, because it'll help Cherim's Solar Beam on turn 2. If Cherim does Sunny Day and Solar Beam, then this will help out on turn 2. Plus, we don't have to worry about the pressure ability as much, and this, that, and the other, so... the double, like the West Ham style of hammer. Which goes perfectly well with a shiny obstacle. Yeah, maybe have like the... Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, there are 3. Sorry, I didn't realize. I thought you were posting the same one twice. Oh. Like the pickaxe one. Maybe like the pickaxe one when you're angry, and the regular one when it's just like, you know, kind of like joking around. Okay, here we go. Sunny Day. But there we go. I don't know why Onlara is apologizing. Okay. Right. Body Slam. Victory Screech. Yeah, Onlara has no need to apologize. Okay. What do we want? Max Flutter. Bye. And Steel Spike. Here we go. I'm going to use a Steel Spike to boost our defense, just in case it goes for anything who we didn't. You were whining about Mesprit? Oh, I don't think we even noticed that, did we? Oh, hey, Bo, what flavor do you call Reshiram and Zekrom since I joined after him? You only know of, like, mango... sorry, Tango... Oh, sorry, that's Tango Berry Blast. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know... Well, the thing about Reshiram and Zekrom is that they're quite boring. I think Zekrom is like Monster Energy though, right? Because it's like black and like bright green. So I think Zekrom would definitely be like a Monster Energy. Reshiram, we didn't have like a drink for because we were getting it around Christmas time. And so, because it's like neck changes to a golden band, we called it like a golden band Reshiram. And then we would sing 5 gold rings. And then we got it in like early January, like before the 12 days of Christmas were up. Or so. Well, I think it was a few days after the 12 days of Christmas, but anyway, Bark. But yeah, if we do Cherim for Marowak, and then like we'll have a team, basically. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love having the like the Cherim Sunny Day setup, but when we're doing, like, Blacephalon, if we were doing, like, a Zapdos or something, it would be great, but for Blacephalon, powering it up isn't the best idea. Okay, who do we want here, Shinotic or Lurantis? Shinotic doesn't have any grass moves, does it? So I think Shinotic might be the better one. I know it means that we're passing on the Colossal, but... it's just, we don't really need the Colossal. The thing about Colossal as well is that Colossal has a 2-turn rock move. So it's like, unless we're having it in 4th place, we don't really want it. And I would say I'd say Dugtrio is way better to have as a Dynamaxer. So, anyway, Buck, sorry, my chat has not scrolled down. So, there we go. Onlara just declared herself guilty, but as the president of these streams, I am issuing a presidential pardon to Onlara, so that you don't have any strikes going into your new job tomorrow. So it is decided. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Are all shinies fruit flavored? I don't know. Like, some of them are. If some of them are fruit flavored, is some pretty anemic fruit or rotten fruit or something. I don't know. But yeah, Cheese, you had a dream about getting shiny Blacephalon. Now, was the Blacephalon actually the correct color, or was it just different colored, but in your mind it was like you still kind of believed it was shiny though, kind of thing? If you know what I mean, like in your dreams, like you have things that don't make sense, but when you're in the moment, you believe it within the dream. So yeah. Yveltal is bacon. Exactly. That's like Yveltal's better as bacon than trying to call it like a fruit. So Zekrom, Blueberry Powerade. Oh wait, no, does Zekrom? I thought Zekrom had green. Is it blue instead of green? I thought it was green, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. It's been a long time since I caught a shiny Zekrom. Okay. There's just like a couple of shinies that just have some very like sickly looking colors, and I wouldn't really like those compared to... Fruit is bright and colorful and vibrant and nutritious and delicious, and some of these Pokemon are not. Okay. Yes, Solgaleo we called Mountain Dew Code Red. Lunala was the Blood Moon Lunala. I mean, we always come up with some kind of nickname or some kind of thing that's fun to shout out in James's voice. But yeah, like we'll always come up with some kind of name. We won't just be like, I mean, you know, we won't just be like, will we get a green Mewtwo? I mean, we never had time for Mewtwo, so Mewtwo was like, will we get a green Mewtwo? You know, but we'll always, I think we'll always come up with something now. There is a Ditto if you want to do Ditto for the lols. Also, Ditto would turn into a Drapion, and Drapion is weak to ground moves, and I'm liking this idea more and more and more, and so I'm going to select it. But forgive me if anyone's like, I wanted the Pasimko. You can never have too many Dittos. Oh, Weiss, there's quite a few legends you've gotten in Ghost. You no longer need them in DA right now. Yeah, that's it. I haven't, like, I had one which I was preparing to, which we would have done in the Dynamax Adventures, but a couple of weeks before I started doing these, I got it in Pokemon Go. So, like, then I didn't do it. What do I want? X-Scissor or Iron Tail? X-Scissor, Iron Tail. X-Scissor, Iron Tail. I'm going to go with X-Scissor, more like a wizard. And then we'll see how it goes. Yes, no. Yeah, whenever we have Ditto or a Moongus, we have to go. But okay, here we go. Shiny Ditto's a good one. Shiny Mewtwo is forever called Dan Green. Oh, I like that. That's pretty good. I quite like that. Okay, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? So I was just thinking, on Lara being like, I'm guilty, is also, it's kind of like the, I don't know, for me it's just a bit like sort of, yeah, on Free Balloon Day. Like, but anyway. Right, here we go. So. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Xander, whoever kind of smelt it, dealt it. So we do now need to eject Xander, I'm afraid, from the airlock. It is the rule. But no, there we go. Oh, jeez, you saw a clip of Among Us. Oh, funny. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was, I mean, that was a few years ago now, but been a long time since I played Among Us. But yeah, you have to do it every time you say Among Us. You can't say Among Us too much, because otherwise it gets annoying. Okay, so here we go. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Okay, time's up. Exactly. Yeah, so that's... If Onlera is insistent of being guilty, it's like, you know, okay, time's up. So there we go. Yeah, how long have they not been doing them for? It's been a while, hasn't it? But yeah, I don't think we actually... Oh, Kieran's gonna switch. In fairness, Blacephalon is super effective against Blacephalon, and Tyrantrum does have a weak, inaccurate move, so I'll allow it. I'll allow it. But if Blacephalon gets hit by a Shadow Claw, and then we get a Beast Boost, and that Beast Boost leads to our demise, then, you know, Xander, get the hammer ready. Okay. But here we go. And Kramin is actually being visible in the chat now. But yeah, no. Really, that's actually quite funny. That's actually quite funny and sweet, though. That thing that Xander just quoted. That dude Xander just quoted. That's quite funny. But yeah. Wow, 2023? I've been out of the loop for a long time. Okay. So everyone just use your stabbiest, super effectivist moves, and we should take it from there, basically. Oh, really? Dang. Wow, okay, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Here we go. For the honor of Grayskull, it's the Pokemon Snap Mountain Duck Trio! Hey, at least if all those Beast Boosts do activate and then we lose this, at least we can say, you were close. Oh my gosh! Good golly, Moses Muffins Nelly. That was very powerful. It's because it was a crit. Okay, I was going to say, that must have been a crit. But that's why. Right, Shadow... Wow! And then there's the Shadow Claw. Ditto for the win! For the memes and for the win! Well done, everyone. Team 2, we made it through. Will we get a shiny Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon? The only way we can is if you put those stars and sparkles in the chat. They work 100% of the time sometimes. And let's see how this goes, shall we? Let's do this thing. Yeah, Cheese, will your dreams come true? Are you Grings Kadai? And if you understood that reference, kudos. Although, that's not the most apt comparison, but that's still a fun reference. If you understand that reference, kudos. Okay. Right, let's check what we've got here, shall we? Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking chat for a sec, because I just want to check something. Okay, I'll have to ask about that later. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, no, I see it now. Yeah, okay. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so, well done, everyone. Sorry, we'll kind of take it from here. Okay, so, Marowak. I need an Alolan one or a Cubone, but not a classic Cantonian one, so this is not shiny. Some help, you are an actual Xenoblade achievement. Really? That's funny. Okay, so Marowak. Will we get ground down by a Marowak? No. Shinotic. You can't spell Shinotic without no, but it's not shiny. It's a shame. I have Morlul, but I don't have Shinotic, so that would be a good one. But will we get the Blue Ditto? No, we didn't get a Blue Ditto. Ah, the humanity. Shout out to my marine biologist friend, Humanity. But more important than that, will I have a stream where I get 2 shinies in it? Will I have a stream where I get 2 shinies in a row? Will I get my first ever Ultra Beast right here, right now, consecutively off the back of the Golden Misprit? Will we get the Midnight Cosmic Disco Ball Blacephalon? No. Dang. But I kind of hyped up pretty well there, right? Until I like flubbed at the end there. But yeah, that was pretty good for a while. Right, so Marowak's a no, Shinotic is a no, Ditto's a no, and there we go. Let's just check the old spreadsheet arena to see what I need. I didn't have to do that last time because I got a shiny. But let's see what we got here. So Marowak is a no, Shinotic is a no. Damn, we don't need a Shinotic, and we don't need a Ditto. But you can never have too many Dittos. So yeah. The thing is that purple on the Ditto, like, isn't really that like, I feel like Ditto should almost be the color of the background, you know? Like, that purplish color is quite saturated, so I am worried, like, if the blue is kind of saturated. I mean, I think the blue is quite a bright blue, but if the blue is kind of saturated, I could miss that someday, I fear. Okay, so here we go. Ditto is a Dino. And then here we go. Okay. So welcome back. Would you like to keep your Blacephalon ticket? Yes, I would, because I've been hunting for it since November. Oh, Nia! Don't give me a monocle. Don't you dare give me a monocle. She didn't give me anything. How dare she? Right, okay. Xander, the hammer on Nia. Okay, so there we go. I do officially have a Nia coaster, though. Not that Nia, but a different Nia. Okay. So if Xander and Kevin ever come to tea, I have, like, classy... That's like, my Mario Party coasters are, like, my everyday coasters, but the Xenoblade ones are the ones I get when guests come over. Okay, so, Team 3. Oh, okay, so we do have a slot open for Yuxi. So, could I just do a vibe check for where everyone's at with, Yuxi, please? Could you guys say, strike the number of times you've played, and if you are able to do a Yuxi, please? She can be one of the NPC helpers? Yes, she can. Both in this mode and just in regular raids. Like, you can find her in, like, regular raids, I believe. It's been a long time since I kind of played this game actively and regularly. But yeah, she's pretty good, I'd say, overall. Okay, so yeah, Kevin, we do have you on the... Yuxi team, but thank you for reiterating. So at the minute I have Kevin and Kiba. So do we have anyone... Oh, and Gage. But you do already have Yuxi. Oh, well, Gage, we'll get you in on a wild card. We'll get you in on a wild card, okay? Don't worry about that. So, and Peony, yeah, he does too. So, yeah. But yeah. But once we get to the wild cards, we'll absolutely get you engaged. Like, if you're able to do Thunderous, awesome. If you can't, but yeah. Okay, well, I think basically it's either going to be Sam or Kieran. So, let's have number 1, Sam. Number 2, Kieran. Although if Kieran's playing with someone else on a different Switch right now, I kind of feel like it would be fairer to give it to Sam. But let's see if Nightbot agrees. And then we'll sort of take it from there, honestly. So here we go. Who will Nightbot decide on? Sam or Kieran? It's Kieran! Okay, so Kieran will be our extra member for the Yuxi. In fairness, so Kieran is overdue for a shiny legendary, so doubling up the odds means less time, right? Something like that. Okay, so here we go, or should I say here we go? Okay, so here we go, or should I say here we go? Yeah, but we'll get Gage in on a wild card. I think Kramen's put you in there already, which is incredibly helpful. Thank you, Kramen. Okay, no, seriously, thank you, Kramen. Don't say it in like a silly voice, Bo. Say it genuinely. Okay, so Kiba, Kevin, and Kieran. Of course, it had to be someone whose letter began with the letter K. Let's make sure we're connected to the internet. Connected spelled with a key, K, not a C, not K. And then we'll say yes, please, to here. If she asks if you have any preferences, you're just gonna say anything goes. But I'll select Yuxi. And then winner on the Uxie screen, we're going to go 0317 and 0256. How about that for a code? How about that for a code, I tell you? So there we go. Oh, you can't do Thunderous or Boo. Oh, no, wait, Bulu, you got Bulu recently, didn't you? Like, Bulu was the one you needed, but then you got it recently. Sorry, I'm still in the... I am right in thinking of that, right? Like, you got the Bulu very recently, and that's why you can't do it now, because you used to be able to do it, and that's why I think that you can do it. Well, we'll find something for you. Do not worry, okay? Yeah, no, we'll do an Ultra Beast. I do want to get the Thunderous from Kevin... So I do apologize that you will only be able to, like, play once today, but we'll let you have choice of which Ultra Beast, okay? So don't worry. Odachi. Okay, so Uxie is like Mesprit, no ground type moves because it has Levitate, Bug, Dark, Ghost, although Dark and Ghost are the better two to go for here, I would say. Okay. So here we go. Ditto is really good against a lot of these legendaries, just because a lot of the legendaries have some kind of move that's, like, super effective against themselves. Anyway, Bark. None of these are actually that good. I'm going to go with a Rangaroo, because a Rangaroo is an excellent support Pokemon, and I really love it, and it's fun to use. But let's see if we get something better. No, we didn't. Oh, Kevin has Guzzlord for an Ultra Beast, and then Cheese could... Oh, I mean, Cheese, if you're around until the end, and if you didn't mind hosting a Thunderous, then we could do that, yes. Yeah, maybe we could do that. Maybe we could have, like, a Kevin Guzzlord and a Cheese Thunderous. If that works, let me know. Okay. I did see Crocodile on the left. I repeat, a Crocodile is on the left. And we like the left here at both video games. To the left, to the left. See, that song, it's great. Okay, here we go. Well, there is Porygon as well, but Crocodile's better than Porygon. And then who do we have? We have a load of flying types. That might have even been an unpheasant, more like an unpleasant. Magneton does have a lot of resistances as well. So Magneton actually could be quite good to switch for. Although not if we have a Crocodile next, I suppose. But Magneton can use Magnet Rise, which is kind of nifty, but then, I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, don't crit the Crocodile. He gets angry, as Xander puts it. And to be honest, we shouldn't be so cutesy-wootsy about it, to be honest. Okay, I am going to... Guys, should I maybe pass on the Dynamax here? Because we don't have a whole lot of good dark... Like, Quagsire can use Max Knuckle. We really don't have a whole lot to take out this Magneton. I am going to take executive action here, and I am going to not Dynamax. I know we normally Dynamax on turn 1, but we actually don't really have a plan of, like, what we're going to take and when we're going to take it. And we don't really have a whole load of Pokemon who are even good against... Uxie, so I actually think maybe the thing is, if I had Dynamaxed, we probably wouldn't have beaten Magneton in 3 turns anyway. So, we're both using Light Screen, oh no, and then it used Light Screen, oh no. I'm so sorry. But yeah, but Quagsire has Max Knuckle, so if Quagsire uses Max Knuckle, this will help us beat the battle, like, much quicker. So that's what I'm going to say. So Kieran, if you Dynamax your Quagsire and use Max Knuckle, this will be really, really strong. And then we'll be good. And then we can use, like, physical moves and beat this thing. But it's just, I think if I had Dynamax there, I actually don't think we would have beaten that in 3 turns. Because my moves would have been not very effective. They wouldn't have done anything to power up you guys. Whereas this way, we'll, like, power up and stuff like that. So, again, if we'd have had a better team composition, if we'd have had okay, we'll make sure that, like, Crocodile is in slot 4. But the thing is, I don't think it really is going to matter that much where it is. So, but yeah. So if we switch to physical moves after the next turn, we'll be pretty... But look, see, I mean, look how little that did. Like, a Max Mindstorm would have done nothing. Nothing! So yeah. Let's see how this goes. Right, here's Max Knuckle. More like a Max Shuckle. So, at least by doing this way, I think we will beat this in 3 turns, and then we'll have more control over the Dynamax. And, like, what we're actually going to do with the Dynamax. I know it sucks, because it's like, oh, but Quagsire could have Dynamaxed against, Quagsire could have Dynamaxed against the thingamajig, but why is my speed... Okay, why is, like, a Rangaroo faster than Luxray? It's because it's got a speed up ability, but okay. I'm going to use Instruct Strats on Togedemaru here, and I'm going to hope for, like, an Iron Head. More like a Judge Dredd. Oh, okay, we're going with Electro Web. Okay. We definitely do want to switch to Physical, though, now, just because it's going to do a whole lot more. But anyway, here we go. But yeah, so here's a second Electro Web. Okay, so it's definitely slow enough now. Those Electro Balls are not going to do much damage. Oh, Iron Head is double. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's double resisted, isn't it? But here's the thing. You're only going to be half resisted now. So, I don't know. I would give an Iron Head a go. Can we give an Iron Head a go here? For science. To see what this is like. Okay, because also it's got light screen up. So it's basically, its special moves are, like, already quad resisted. Whereas its physical moves are, like, you know, we've got, like, the boost to them. So I'd go with an Iron Head here. Okay, that did marginally more. So was it worth doing the... Oh, crud, why didn't I do Instruct? Oh, crud, never mind. Sorry, I meant to do Instruct. Why did I not do Instruct? Oh, crud. Are we going to, like, lose our Dynamax turns here? It's because it used Light Screen, isn't it? If it hadn't used Light Screen, I think we probably could have beaten that in 3 turns, but... that definitely did do a little bit more damage, and I definitely... Because it's got Light Screen... Oh, well, okay, it just nullified everything. Okay, Flash Cat Crud. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't Dynamax, but I still maintain that having Quagsire do it was the best thing, because Quagsire did have a super effective move. Like, if Togedemaru had Dynamaxed, or if Luxray had Dynamaxed, that would have sucked, but... Oh gosh, are we going to even beat this in, like, 10 turns? I don't even know anymore. If the light screen wears off, you can absolutely go back to... oh gosh, Max Lightning, very, very frightening. Okay, I think you can probably go back to Electro Web now. Now that we've had our stats lowered and the terrain is up, I think you can probably go for Electro Web now. Oh, right. Actually, I'm going to use Instruct on Rising Voltage, if we're going for Rising Voltage. If we go for Rising Voltage, that'll do a ton more damage now. Because, yeah, we've lost the stat boosts, so... Oh, and Focus Blast was a Focus Mist! Okay, Light Screen War off, Light Screen War off. Okay, go with your special attacks, guys. I am going to help out Kevin at first, but then I'll switch to Luxray if we go on a turn 2, or whatever. Okay. Right. Electro Web. Yeah, that did not do very... Oh, my God. This is... Chat. Do you think... For those of you who've been here for, like, 7 months... Or almost 8, I suppose. Do you think... that this, I think this might be, like, the worst battle we've ever had. And I don't mean you guys are sucking, but what I mean is just in terms of, like, oh my God, thank you for the Rising Voltage. Oh my gosh. I think in terms of the type matchups and how long, I think that was, like, what, like a 6 or 7 turn battle there? I think we had, like, a 7-turn legendary fight against Dialga once. But again, that's a legendary that's, like, actually bulky. That was a lot. So, but yeah, that was something. But again, that's why I don't think we need to worry too much about, you know, me not Dynamaxing, because our Dynamax order, I don't even know what our Dynamax order is at this point. Magneton, I don't think we want to switch to this, just because Magneton's going to be worse against Crocodile than what we've already got. So I think we just want to pass on this, to be honest. If I'm Dynamaxing again, then good golly gosh. If I'm Dynamaxing again, I'm passing it off to Quagsire, though. I'm not even kidding. But right, okay, Crocodile is definitely a good one. Who do we want at the end, though? There's there's Chinchino, there's Unpheasant, and then there's Swoobat. Swoobat... I would say Unpheasant is better than Swoobat. Plus, well, I don't have shinies of either, to be honest. But although Swoobat does have the resistance to Psychic, but it's weak to Ghost, and so I don't know if we want that. Okay, I'm gonna go with a Focus Band. Forgive me if that's dumb. Oh, Xander asks, what Pokemon would you like to have as a pet, chat? I would definitely probably have like one of like the first form cat Pokemon. So, you know, something like a Sprigatito or a Litten or a Skitty or a Purloin. I think something like that would be pretty cute. Although maybe you'd want something more like a Skitty, because like it wouldn't evolve. Or if it did evolve, it would still be kind of pet-like. Whereas if you had a Litten and it evolved into an Incineroar, that would be like kind of weird. Oh, I'm Dynamaxing again? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm not Dynamaxing. Although, oh gosh. Okay, I am going to check the speed order here. I'm probably the second fastest, right? Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Quagsire have the Dynamax here. Because again, I have nothing. I literally have nothing. So me Dynamaxing is pointless here. I'm gonna use an extra Iron Head. Because I literally cannot touch this thing. And look, that did a good amount of damage, right? Right, guys? Right. Oh no, one layer disconnected. Sky, Flareon's not even your favorite evolution, but you would want it as a pet over Espeon, who is your favorite. That's the thing, right? Like, when you have different criteria for, like, what Pokemon would blah, 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 like, sometimes ones you don't like as much, kind of like, well, for that I would, though. Or in that regard, I like them more. Or whatever. So, yeah. Facade, more like a tub of lard. Okay, there's the Scald. There we go. Okay, so if Quagsire Dynamax is here, and if I just keep helping out Togedemaru, then I think it'll be fine here. If Dynamax Pokemon worked like how they work for the opponents, then I could, in theory, in game theory, make Quagsire use another Scald, and then it could use Max Geyser, and then it would work. But it doesn't work like that. You can't use Instruct on Dynamax Pokemon, so. Okay. Older sister says Sylveon, younger sister says Eevee or Shinx. Oh, they're good. Eevee and Shinx, they're good ones. Yeah, Eevee and Eeveelutions are like good shouts. Again, little like cat or dog like Pokemon like Lillipup is obviously like a good one. What's the most not traditional pet like Pokemon that would make for a good pet? That is the question. Is it like just not very animal like at all? Like, you know, would like Comfey be a good pet? I don't know. But do you know what I mean? Like, what's the most, it's not really resembling of a traditional pet, but that would make a good pet Pokemon, where we'd be like, yeah, that'd be a good pet. Because obviously things like Darkspawn and stuff would be like easy shouts, and just any dog or cat Pokemon is like an easy shout. But so close. Oh, Deoxys because of like ET. Okay, you win this round, Kevin. Because that's kind of clever. But yeah, no. Oh, actually, some of the mythical. Speaking of that, some of the mythicals. So something like Marshadow. Marshadow would be like a cute little pet, because Marshadow is quite a cute little fella. And Victini, like Marshadow, Victini, they'd be good. Oh, what did Kieran say? Hang on. Okay, Kieran was just backing up my point. Oh, Luxray's on 1 health. Okay, so we do want Crocodile. So, hang on. So does that mean Luxray's dying? Luxray's dying. So Luxray, yeah. So Luxray. Sorry, we should have planned ahead. But well done, Luxray, for switching. Okay. So then, okay. So if we keep in mind that Togedemaru is Dynamaxing. Okay, so we want to go against one of the birds. I think There is a backpacker here, so we could get, like, a better item. But yeah, I think Unpheasant's the better way to go here, because it won't really be able to do very much to us. Whereas I think Swoobat... Well, no, Swoobat can't either, to be honest, but... I just like Unpheasant more than Swoobat, okay? I need shinies of both, and I like both, but I think Unpheasant will be the easier one for us to go against, because I think it only has, like, normal and flying moves, so it just can't really... Whereas Swoobat has, like, flying and psychic, and I don't know, man. Look, I'm just trying to... Yeah, I'm just trying to vibe here, man. Okay. Here's the funny thing, I'm not really going to be attacking a whole lot, so I don't really want a new item out of any of those. Maybe I could have had a Life Orb or a Shell Bell for, like, the one time I'm going to use Psychic during this fight. But... Okay. Kevin traded your leftovers for leftovers. That's really smart. So well done. Manaphy would be a good pet. And it isn't... It's so crazy. Ever since I said about female Unpheasant, we've, like, had only female Unpheasant. So we haven't had male Unpheasant notice. So now it's, like, flipped. The game has switched... Maybe every month, the game flips the gender or something like that. It wouldn't surprise me if that was, like, a hidden mechanic in this game. I'm not even kidding. Ms. Magius is a pet, Weiss says. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, something like a... Now, Mischievous is quite small and cute, but, like, doesn't fit a traditional pet type thing. And Shuppet as well. Take this house and Shuppet. Shuppet's a good one. Right, here we go. We finally actually get some stab super effective Dynamax for once. Oh, actually, no, Quagsire did as well, but, like, on turn one. Turn one, stab super effective Dynamax. Okay, here's the Feather Dance. It's using it on me. This is pointless. Okay, Darkest Lariat. And then Psychic. Nice. And then Scald. Nice. I think I'm going to keep going with Psychic rather than trying to instruct anyone. But yeah. Now, one thing I would say in the next battle is for Togedemaru, I wouldn't worry about Nuzzle, because I actually think if Quagsire is using Scald, I would rather, like, hold out hope for a burn than to, like, have, like, a definite paralysis. But let me know if you think paralysis is better than a burn. Because we could try and go for, like, Nuzzle to paralyze it, and then just attack. But you honestly might just want to go with, like, Electro Webs, because we're going to be using Max Darkness and stuff. I don't know. I actually don't even know who I'm going to instruct here, to be honest. Oh, because the other thing as well is, the only person I can use instruct on turn one is Togedemaru. So if Togedemaru uses Nuzzle, I would just be making it use Nuzzle twice. Budu for a pet, that's a good one. Apart from the killing you with allergies. Bounce-Sweet. Oh, that's a good one, Sky. Oh, Moona, that's a pretty good one. Yes, there could be some weird little psychic types, couldn't there? Like, I forget the name of the pre-evolved form of Vespathra now. But that little thing is cute. Okay, I'm going to use Instruct, and I am going to do it on Togedemaru, whilst Crocodile does all the heavy lifting here. So, Kiba, you have the power. Yuxi is a pet, maybe. Well, I know Yuxi doesn't have physical moves, but the, like, chipping down of damage is kind of, like, if we're going to be using Scald, I feel like we may as well hold out hope for, like, getting the extra chip damage on it. Whereas Paralysis, like, I don't know, not being able to attack one in every 4 turns, having your speed slowed down. I feel like the extra chip damage is honestly a little bit more useful, but I know it doesn't. That's the thing. I know it doesn't have the physical thing, which is often the main reason you'd want to burn. But we've already like slowed down its speed here. So like paralysis, we're already like not, you know. Oh, a crit as well. Wouldn't it be great if it swifted us and it got a crit on Crocodile? Wouldn't that be so great? Smoliv and Doliv, they're pretty good. Okay, Electroweb. Oh. Uxie Speed Fell. Right. Burn it. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Ow, it didn't burn it. Oh, we double didn't burn it. Okay, crap. Hang in there, Quagsire, old buddy, old pal. Okay. So everyone just keep going. And then we'll see how this goes, shall we? You had Mesprit follow you in the Crown Tundra. It's so small. Dang. Dragonair. Oh, Dratini. Dratini could be an interesting one. Dratini's pretty cute. Dragonair's quite big. Okay, so here we go. Or should I say here we go? Okay. Uxie's getting desperate. It's getting desperate like a Mesprit. Right, here's the instruct. I'm gonna go for the burn, baby, burn, baby, burn, burn, baby, burn, burn, baby. Oh, it didn't work. I don't know. I'm like KOing Quagsire here because of the life orb, but I wanted to see if that would like trigger the life orb. Ow, no burn. Come on, man. Oh, held items lose their effect. Oh, and here's the Swift. Can we shake it off? The Quagsire says no. Oh, but I wanted to see what it was like without the item being used. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Right, Togedemaru, it's up to you. It's up to Togedemaru, you. Okay. I just wanted to see, like, what Instruct would do with, like, Life Orb and stuff. But, yep. That's why it was pointless me having a Shell Bell. Ow, 2, 4, 6, 8, that chair was great! You love to see it. Okay. Right, here we go, everyone. So, Electroweb. More like Electro did. Because we just KO'd this thing, is what I'll be saying in like 5 seconds. Oh no, it didn't work! Oh, I gotta hope that this instructed Electroweb hits here. Have I just jinxed it by saying that? Probably. Right, go! Togedemaru, do that thing again! Here we go! Or should I see here we go? And there we go! Okay, so Uxie has been felled. Well done, everyone. Now, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, because do you think I will get 2 shiny pixie Pokemon in one stream? A man can dream. Oh, there's the crit. I know, right? But there we go. So, I'm gonna have a sip of water, get those stars and sparkles in. Well done, Team 3. I'm smiling with glee. Very well played. Wish everyone good luck. Here we go. Right, Magneton is a no. Crocodile is not a dupe. Unpheasant, more like unpleasant, is unpleasantly not shiny. But that's okay, because you know who we still need? We need the Golden Uxie! Oh, it's yellow and blue. But that's like the colors of Ukraine, and we support Ukraine here at beauvo Games. I am aware I've made like, I think what could be considered like 3 political references today. And if you're expecting me to say sorry for that, I'm not gonna do that, because no, sorry. Apparently people aren't political enough, is what seems to be going on at the minute. So, anyway, Magneton, no. Crocodile, no. Unpheasant is female and a no. And there we go. Okay, let's just check the old spreadsheet, Reno. to see what we need, and then we'll move on to our wild cards. So crocodile is not shiny, and unpheasant. Okay, I think because of the whole unpheasant thing, we have to go for an unpheasant, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go with unpheasant. Make 7 more political statements, Bone. You get a free Sunday. Yay! Excellent. Well, I'll try and do that before Sunday. Okay. So here we go, or should I say here we boo? So unpheasant, more like unpleasant, or unpheasant, as 1 or 2 people call it for some reason that makes me laugh. Oh, hang on, I have an email. Is it just my newsletter that comes in at 3 p.m. every day? Yes, it is. Okie doke. So, chat, my lovely chat. We said about having Gage, Cheese, Kevin. So are we doing a Kevin-hosted Guzzlord next? And then we'll have a... Oh, actually, on Lara, are you okay to do a Thunderous? Because we'll get on Lara in on the final one, provided on Lara's okay with Thunderous. If on Lara can't do Thunderous, then I would like on Lara to do one more. If on Lara's not going to come back for a week, then I want to make sure on Lara's definitely in one of these 2. But if on Lara can do Thunderous, then let's have... So, okay. So here's what we've got. So Team 4, we've got Gage and Kevin, and this is going to be for Guzzlord. And then for Team 5, we'll have Cheese host Thunderous with on Lara. Okay? So, who is available right here, right now, to do a Guzzlord? If you can do Guzzlord, please use the, sort of standard template by now. Strike the number of times you've played and say, I can do Guzzlord. Don't worry about the Thunderous. We'll get to that in 20 minutes. This is just for... Guzzlord. Okay? Oh, Gage, your grandpa's getting remarried on Wednesday? That's so lovely. Well, congratulations to him and to your family. And I hope that it all goes well and without a hitch. I hope no one eats the wedding ring. And then you have to wait many hours to get it back. Okay. So... we've got Gage and Kevin. Okay, so let me just get some numbers in here. So, number 1, Weiss. Number 2, Kiba. Number 3, Sky. Okay. So. But yeah, okay. So if that's everyone who is like a... I think that's like most of the people who are strike 1 except for like... Sam, I think. Who in the name of Arceus eats wedding rings? Reshiram. Why do you think they're around Reshiram's neck? The neck, the passageway of the food. Okay, so we've got Weiss, we've got Kiba, and we've got Sky. This is the Nightbot random selection game. So here we go. So this is the Nightbot random selection game. If it's a number 1, Weiss will be playing with us. If it's number 2, Kiba will be playing with us. And number 3 will be Sky. Let's find out who it is. Nightbot, show me potato salad. And also I will keep the ticket for you, because yes, I will. Here we go. So we're all awaiting Nightbot. Oh, the number is 3. It's Sky. It's Sky High. Okay, so Sky, you are, it's the silver Sky Gauge. You thought I was going to say something else there, didn't you? Okay, so we've got Gage, Kevin, and Sky. Kevin, you're going to be laying that code on us in the chat. And then if anyone can help Kieran, now's the time. Unless you want to play in the next round, in which case maybe you might want to hold off, but there we go. Okay, so the Internet Jones. Here we go. So, make sure you're connected to the YCOM, make sure you talk to the nice scientist lady. And if you're asked about if you have any preferences, just say anything goes. And then, we're going to go 09070102. How about that? How about that for a code, eh? Hey? so here we go. Oh, Kevin, Gage, Amber, and Bo. That's the names of all the people who are in Team 4. Okay, so we're doing Guzzlord, aren't we? So Guzzlord is Dark and Dragon. Doesn't actually have special moves. I was going to say doesn't have dragon moves, but it's like, yes, it does. No, but it doesn't have special moves. It's a physical attacker. Theory is quad super effective. So Theory is very, very good to get if we can get it. But if we can't, then Ice, Dragon, Fighting, and Bug are all very good as well. And Steel is like okay defensively, although I believe it does have like high horsepower or Stomping Tantrum. One of the two. I always get those two moves confused in terms of who can learn them and which Pokemon have them. But yeah, so Jinx does indeed have Theory. So that's pretty good. Body Press for Boldor is super effective, technically. So that's an option. Like Iron Defense Body Press strats. And Cryogonal's an Ice type. More like a nice type. So if we all turn 1 Dynamax here, this actually will be pretty good. Although, here's the funny thing, though. Funny thing. You would be tempted. To use a Draining Kiss on... Oh, Piloswine is an Ice type, so maybe we want that. Yeah. Maybe we want the Ice type more like a nice type. But no, here's... Oh, and then we could maybe get rid of, like, Boldor for it. The reason I'm not saying Jolteon is because I actually think Jolteon could be a good helping hander. And so that's my theory, my game theory. Okay. So, I am going to use a Solar Beam because Piloswine has Thick Fat and therefore Ice moves are not as good on it. So, okie dokie. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so... hang on a sec. I'm gonna type some stuff in the chat here for you guys. Oh, for the love of... Hang on a minute. I think I've got this right. Hang on. Oh, hang on. 1, 3, 5. Okay, so I think. Right, Stomping Tantrum. Oh, Body Press would be better if we could, because that's like the super effective one. Okay. So anyway, I just put some numbers in chat. So you might think well, provided I've got the numbers correct here. Oh, the helping hand on the Cryogonal. So Solar Beam's going to do a ton of damage here. I like it. Okay, so if Draining Kiss is 55, which I think it is, so basically, theory, times 4, a times 4 super effective Draining Kiss is like 220 power, but if you take an Ice Beam, which is a stab move Jinx has, that then goes to 135, and then times it by 2, because it's still super effective, is 270. So basically, for Jinx, a super effective Ice Beam is actually more powerful than a stab super effective Ice Beam is more powerful than a quad super effective Draining Kiss. Now obviously if you're Dynamaxing, that all changes, but if you're just going by those numbers, a 55 base attack that's not stab, but quad super effective, and a 90 super effective move, that is double effective, then that's how that works. So, Casey, if you may get the DLC next time. Oh yeah, we'd love to have you. We'd love to have you join us. What if you have Misty Terrain? That Misty Terrain is the only one of the 3 terrains that does not help you offensively. It only helps defensively. But yeah, I think Boldore for Piloswine could be pretty good here, because Jolteon does have Helping Hand, and we do have some water types ahead. So, I mean, Boldore still is weak like Piloswine. Ah, okay. We did want the Piloswine because it's an ice type. But okay. I don't know who we want to go. I kind of wanted to do Seeking. Oh no, there's a fairy. There's an actual fairy. Fairy. So we could go for the actual fairy. Oh, sorry, I was trying to select the Tangela. It wouldn't let me, but we still went there anyway, so it all worked out. So I thought I'd said about Piloswine for Boldore during the fight. It's just I didn't say it like at the end of the fight. So I do apologize that I didn't say it a second time sooner. But I thought I did say it at least once during, like, because I said about Jolteon and Helping Hand and stuff. You can Ice Shard. You're thinking of Psychic Terrain. Psychic Terrain is the one, unless you're playing in a different raid or something. Hang on. Oh wait. Oh wait, no, you're in a different raid, aren't you? Oh yeah. Yeah, in Psychic Terrain you can't use... In Psychic Terrain you can't use priority moves. But in Fairy Terrain you can. But, sorry, you said Misty Terrain, which is still the Fairy one. So, okay. But anyway, we'll do this. This is still fine, because we can still get rid of Boldore. We can still get rid of Boldore for the Rabombi. And then, and that'll be good, actually, because Boldore has, like, stab super effective Dynamax, so that'll be really good. So, yeah. Oh, hang on, Casey asks, about the odds? Yeah, the odds are like 1 in 100 if you have the Pokedex. It's like for each Pokemon. So at the end of each round, you get 4 Pokemon, and like each one will have a 1 in 300 if you don't have the Pokedex, the Shiny Charm, and a completed Pokedex, or it will be a 1 in 100 if you have. So basically, every time you complete a Dynamax adventure with the Shiny Charm and you get like 4 Pokemon, it's basically like a bit better than a 1 in 25 chance that like you will have a shiny by the end of it. So it's pretty nice. I mean, you have to play for like, 10, 15, 20 minutes to get to that 1 in 25, but it's still a pretty fun thing, and particularly if you do it with other people. In a stream, online. But yeah, yeah, Tangela's a no, so we don't want this here. But yeah, if we do Boldore, if we do Rabombi now, and we do Boldore for Rabombi, that'll actually work out really well. And then, yeah, sorry, if we'd have looked ahead more, I suppose we could have planned, like, Rabombi and Piloswine, and we could have, like, got rid of the Jolteon instead, and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But it's okay, it's all working out. When things work out in the end anyways, it's all fine. It's just when things, like, don't work out, and then everything gets chaotic, that it's like, ah. So, but my bad for not doing the reminder sooner. See, that's the thing. With Rabombi, our Dynamax Pokemon is going to be very, well, not very, it's going to be very super effective against it. And then, Rabombi is going to be very, very super effective against, it's going to be very super effective against, the, Guzzlord. So, I think this will be okay. No, it's okay, Sky. I do apologize, Sky, because I didn't like... I know I, like, don't give orders, sort of thing, alright? Or I know I like to say I don't give orders. However, sometimes, you know, some paths are more, like, obvious than others. And so I will just kind of say, right, so if we go right here, like, rather than being like, should we go right, guys? I'll just be like, right, so if we go right here, we can pick the so-and-so, and then that's super effective, and then, so, you know, and I'll kind of, oh, the cheese freeze! You love to see it. So, you know, sometimes I kind of will talk like that, whereas I basically was just like, if we had, like, the Piloswine instead of the Boldor, like, that could be good, and then I don't know what we've got later. Like, I just kind of said it quite casually, so I do apologize for the lack of clarity there. Right, well done, everyone. That was very quick indeed. Yeah, but yeah, if we do Rabombi for Boldor, this will be good, and then we'll have, and then Jolteon. Oh, and then Jolteon can just use Helping Hand on, like, Rabombi. I would say, well, Rabombi or myself, but I would say Rabombi's probably the better one, because it does have, Rabombi has Draining Kiss, so we definitely want that Draining Kiss for the Guzzlord. That's going to be, like, so powerful. Yeah. So I know earlier I was saying for a Jinx, Ice Beam is better than Draining Kiss, but for a Rabombi, Draining Kiss is the better move here. But yeah. But yeah, if Jolteon Helping Hands the Rabombi, I would love to see how much damage that does. I know we normally like Helping Hand the Dynamax Pokemon, but I'd be interested in knowing how well the ×4 stab super effective goes. It'll probably be about even, I would say, actually, because if I'm using a move that's like 140, 280, 155 goes to 210, but then times by 1.5, that's then like, 220, that goes to 330, but then mine would also go up by 1.5 as well, so like 420. So, if Cryogonal and Rabombi have similar special attack stats, then Helping Hand in Cryogonal actually could be a little bit better, but I don't think it matters, is ultimately the point. So here we go. Berry Boy, hello, welcome. Gotta love Brian at less than half health. I know, right? It's so good. Basically, I do all that boring mathematics there to kind of, like, demonstrate that sometimes you don't need to worry about the maths too much. There are times where, like, you should. Like, oh, this move... Ow! Okay. Never mind. I don't know how funny Sky's last comment is. Okay, never mind. Okay. Right, Brutal Swing. Oh gosh. Okay, here comes the Beast Boost. Okay, so we want a Draining Kiss on Rabombi. Jinx can't use Ice Beam anymore because it's dead. But a Helping Hand from Jolteon on either would be pretty nice. So, okay, here we go though. This will still be fine. Again, it's not so bulky that this matters too much, is essentially the point. Oh no, Joy-Con drift. Okay, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8. Kevin's cheer is really great. It is! And it heals! Yes! Look at that. Okay. So, well done, everyone. Well done indeed. Okay. So, right, here's the Helping Hand. More like execute the plan. Draining Kiss. Oh, okay. So that actually didn't do, like, that much, did it? But that's okay. I think it is just because Draining Kiss, it has, like, such weak base power is the thing, but... Right, oh, Mega Punch. Hang in there, Rabombi, old buddy, old pal. Oh, and Crunch, more like a lunch. Oh! Bobby. No, hang in there, everyone. Oh, but the hail, it's working. Sort of. Okay. Right, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We just need like a Jinx ice beam. More like an ice beam. And then like we'll have won this. We'll have won. We just need that one more hit. A helping hand and a hit, and then we're good. Clap, 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 clap. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, here we go. We're helping out Rabombi. Oh, no, it gets the Draining Kiss. Oh, Rabombi's even faster than the Jinx. I forget, Rabombi is insanely fast, isn't it? Whoa, look at that health recover. Nice. Well done, everyone. Very nice work, Team 4. Team 4 galore. Will we get, though, the orange creamsicle Guzzlord? That is the question. Doesn't Rabombi have Prankster? I don't think it does. Doesn't it have like a Roma Veil or some weird thing? I don't know. And Prankster would only work with like non-attacking moves. So like, you know, Quiver Dance and stuff like that. Okay, well done everyone. And yes, Onlara makes a good point. We did just beat a dragon. So if you haven't already, click like on the video, post a Welsh flag along with your stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, and let's see what we've got here, shall we? So Piloswine is a no. You can't spell Piloswine without no. Tangela is not shiny. It's a nah. You can't spell Tangela without nah. Rabombi is not pink. So it's not shiny, but that's okay. I have all these Pokemon as shiny. You know who I don't have as shiny? The orange creamsicle Guzzlord. Oh, it's not shiny. What? Me get a wild card Ultra Beast? But yeah, no. Unfortunately, Sweet Veil. That's it. Not Aroma Veil. Sweet Veil prevents itself and its ally from falling asleep. Oh, so that means we can't go to sleep if we. Oh, we should remember that. If we're ever in a, you know, particular situation. But there we go. Okay. Oh, an Adamant Piloswine. Oh, well, I'm going with that then. I'm going with that if I already have everything. Let's check, though, shall we? Do I need a Piloswine? No. Do I need a Tangela? No. Do I need a Rabombi? No. Wow, I don't need any of these. Wow, 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 wow. But yeah, let's get a Piloswine, an Adamant Piloswine. Why not? So, no, you're not stupid at all, Berry Boy. Not at all. Okay. So, would you like to jot down where Guzzlord is? Oh, I actually didn't mean to put yes there. But I can replace it with Thunderous in a second. Unless she is Thunderous. Oh, she found Entei, which is not Excelente. Okay. So, there's also a cat going nuts outside as well. May need to deal with him soon. Okay, you saved the game. Okay, so we need to decide on our final team, don't we? So, chat, my lovely chat, we are going to have Cheese hosting Thunderous. We're going to have Onlara join us. Is there anyone who is around and available and would like to do a Thunderous raid with us? If you fit these criteria, could you please say strike in big capital letters the number of times you have played, and then I can do, and let me know if you can do a Thunderous, okay? Oh, Silent Storm. Oh, well then it looks like it might go to Silent Storm. Unless there's anyone who else who's a strike 0, Silent Storm may have it. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Also, I am shoving marshmallows in my face right now. I thought I could get away with it, but I can't. It was very obvious I was eating marshmallows. Okay. So. Wait, did Kieran change names midstream? Because here's the thing. The reason I said Berry Boy a second ago is I was like, well, that's not, like, you know, normally I would look at a name like that and be like, oh, it's Kieran. But Kieran already had a different name earlier. So, okay, well, you got me there, Kieran. You got me that time. If you do it mid-stream, you get me. But, okay. Because normally, like, I've gotten pretty good at just knowing now, like, oh, it's Kieran. When I just see some weird name in chat. But yeah. No, I mean, you do also have a particular way of talking, but I was like, but that's the thing, as soon as you said Strike 2, I was like, hang on a minute, you haven't played? Unless you're someone who's been here the whole time and who changes, and who would change their name mid-stream, well, who would change their YouTube name at all, but if anyone, who out of who has played so far would change their name mid-stream? I didn't even need to look at the list, I was just like, wait, Kieran. Okay, anyway, sorry, Silent Storm, you are our silent winner. So yeah, so Team 5, Cheese is going to give us a code, Onlera is going to join us, Silent Storm is going to join us, for a Thunderous, here we go. Kramen, you already changed the name of the spreadsheet the moment they appeared with the new name. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we're going to talk to the nice lady, and then we're going to say, anything goes. But remind me to save this ticket afterwards, okay? Everyone, save the ticket when I'm picking my final Pokemon. Let me know to save the ticket, okay? So, here we go. Right, I'm gonna press the plus button, and then we're gonna wait for Cheese. Yeah, it's on Lara's sort of It's on Lara's until next time. It's not goodbye, but it's not on Lara's goodbye performance, but it's on Lara's until next time performance. Okay. 0317 7920. I think that's good. Remember, Xander knows all. That's it. Xander and Kramen know all. I can kind of know all, but just OBS isn't really the best for it. So yeah. Am I eating more marshmallows? Yes, I am. Okay. So we got a Kara over there, and an Onlera over there, and then we got a Silent Storm, and then we got me. Thunderous is electric and flying, which means it's weak to rock and to ice. Ground types are good defensively. Also, certain like changing the weather can kind of work. Yeah. I would say rock types are better than ice, just because generally they can also be ground types, and because they can set up the sandstorm, which is pretty nice. But yeah, what kind of marshmallows? Mini ones, just like plain mini ones. I did have fruity mini ones last week, but I do like the sort of plain or like vanilla marshmallows more, to be honest. I don't think like fruity flavors works as well with something like a marshmallow. Marshmallow works better with like sort of creamy flavors rather than like juicy flavors. Oh, I need to pick something, don't I? It might help. I'll go with Magneton just because at least I can sit there and not die if we don't have very good options here. Diggersby is brilliant though. In fact, all these ground types are brilliant. Okay, Hatterene, Dragonair. Oh, hang on, wait, no, you're going too fast. There are certain, basically, hold on a sec. Right. So, okay. Oh, Nidoking. Oh, Nidoking. Nidoking's pretty nifty on the right. There is also Oranguru, but Nidoking is pretty nifty, I would say. After that, though, I mean, the only thing I could ask as a favor, could we try and do the Combuskin? Because we're going to have a team that's, like, all super effective against it. And I think I need it on my spreadsheet. So, could we do Combuskin for that reason? Because I think when we get to the Combuskin, we're going to have our completed team. So then it will just be like, what's easy? Kevin, you have to go. Thank you so much. And thank you for hosting as well. And we'll see you another time. At least you can't all figure out my real name. Well, you've told us your real name, though. I know your real... I mean, I'm not going to say your real name, Mr. J. But, you know, but I'll say that just to be like... unless you lied about your real name. I mean, I know your real... I do know your real name. I mean, I don't know your full real name. You know, I don't know, like, your full name, social security number, grandma's maiden name. I only know 2 out of those 3 things. But, no, I'm kidding. But yeah, anyway, Bark. So, but that's the thing. Here's the thing, Kieran, or maybe not Kieran. we've called you Kieran for like over half a year now, so it'd be very weird to like use your real name. Like it would just like if we started using your real name, everyone would be like, "Who's that?" And it's like, "Oh, Kieran." It's like, what? Like, cause if like say if we called you like, you know, like say if you were like Magnet Man, and then we started calling you like a traditional first name, that's fine, or that's one thing. But when you're switching from like, you know, a name that people do call their kids to another name that people do call their kids, that actually just could be confusing for people. So, you know, if you have like this sort of like the usernamey nickname kind of thing, a thing that a parent would never call their kid, I think it would be fine if after 6 months it's like, yeah, we're going to start calling you by your real name. But when we've been calling you a name that a lot of people would think is your real name to like a different actual real name, I think people would just get confused. Okay. If you ever want us to, that's a different thing. If you ever want us to, you can let us know. But again, I mean, we're so used to calling you Kieran that if you don't mind Kieran, we'll just keep calling it. But if you ever don't want us to call you that, though, you have to let us know. That's like the rule here at Beauvo Games. We call people what they want to be called by, unless maybe their name is like vulgar or something. Then no. Yeah, Dynamax Adventures are Crown Tundra. But here's the thing, Casey. You don't have to complete the Isle of Armor first. You can access the Crown Tundra and the Dynamax Adventures right away. And you can even do it like in a regular playthrough. Like if you have a playthrough with the DLC already downloaded, you can go to the Dynamax Adventures within an hour of starting a new save file. So you don't have to beat the Isle of Armor first. You don't even have to have beaten the main game first. You don't even need to have beaten the Galar region. As long as you have access to the train, you can go to the Crown Tundra. You do need to have a battle against Peony, but you don't have to win that fight. So if you go into that fight and you're like, hey, I have level 10 Pokemon and he has level 70. I thought you said you can unlock this within an hour. You can, you just have to lose to a guy. I mean, you can try winning, but if you lose, don't worry about it. So, yeah. Yes, please do. Yeah, please do be careful about, like, you know, like sort of giving out personal info and stuff like that. Just general internet safety protocols. Just as just like on the topic of like real names or whatever, or joking around about like social security numbers, PIN numbers, grandma's maiden names. Please do, you know, obviously just be careful. But okay, the cat is going nuts out there. Good golly gosh. Silent Storm disconnected. Oh crud. Oh crud. Oh. Okay. Right. Okay, that's less good. Yeah, that's less good. I won't lie. I am going to use Magnet Rise here, just in case it tries to use a ground move on me, and forgive me for not attacking. I think we'll be able to beat this in 3 turns, which is why I'm going to play a little bit defensively here. I wanted to take Nidoking just because I was the only one who didn't have a ground type, because at the very least we could all be defensively good. Obviously the issue is we're probably not going to end up having all ground types now, because the computer will probably switch. Oh crud, Stunfisk, no! And I say that as a person, like, Stunfisk is like my second least favorite Pokemon, but no. Oh wait, it hung in there? But yeah, because I was thinking, I know that Mudsdale doesn't really have a whole lot to hit Thunderous with, but it can just sit there and absorb electric damage. And so yeah, I was thinking I could switch for Nidoking, because then also I would be Dynamaxing. Oh wait, hang on. Is our Dynamax going to be out of whack because of this? Although maybe if Diggersby Dynamaxes, that's not the end of the... Hang on, I need to check who's who here. Because I've got... Oh, crud. Stunfisk, no! 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 Mr. Buzz, let's see. Social security number, not 2. Yes. Yeah, you're right. There is a bit like that, isn't there? And then he, like, complains about whoever was, like, number 1. Okay, hang on. Mudsdale is Portia. Diggersby is a carer over there, and then Stunfisk is on Lara. Okay, so Stunfisk just Dynamax. Wait, no. Wait. Oh, hang on. So did Stunfisk just Dynamax? And then die? So does that mean I'm next in the Dynamax order? Fire Punch. Oh, crud, hang in there, Magneton, old buddy, old pal. Oh, Cat's going nuts out there. I may need to deal with him. He's going... Yeah, hang on. I have to deal with the cat. Actually, no, because I need to switch. Crud. Okay. I may need to, like, make my selection and then deal with the cat, because he's, like, going nuts out there, and I don't want him to pee. He, like, peed on stuff yesterday, so I have to make sure he, like, doesn't pee on anything. But, yeah, let's just check the Dynamax turns and stuff. Yeah, but, no, but we've got a computer player gauge. Whoever said about the Dynamaxes continue, but the computer won't Dynamax, which means I would Dynamax. But that's actually fine, though, because if Diggersby uses, like, a max Rockfall, that will be really, really good. And then, like, having the Sandstorm up will actually be a good thing. Right, I'm gonna... But can we still do the Combuskin? Because that'll be the easiest thing for us to beat, I think. And because I need it for my spreadsheet. But, like, Combuskin actually will be the easiest one to beat because we have a whole team of ground types. I'm going to... Because I know I'm not actually the next one to Dynamax in terms of... Like, I won't be Dynamaxing on turn 1, but I will be on turn 2. And that means that, like... Because the computer won't Dynamax. Right, I'm going to deal with the cat. I'll be right back. I'm back. Silent Storm, you beat the Combuskin. Right, here we go. So high horsepower, whatever. Here we go. The turn order's all, like, really out of whack now. Because that said that I was, like, 3 turns away from Dynamax. I'm very confused. We'll figure this out in a sec. Okay. I thought either I would be Dynamaxing or I'd be 1 turn away from Dynamaxing. But that made it seem like I was 3 turns away from Dynamaxing. So I'm very confused now. But yeah, so, and that's the thing, if Mudsdale switches for Combuskin, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, it didn't! Portia, you did it! Weiss, what the heck is Yokai Watch? You don't know about Yokai Watch? It was like a huge thing like a decade ago, and it basically kind of like nudged Pokemon to change a little bit. Like, if you look up Yokai Watch and then you look up Pokemon Sun and Moon, you'll kind of like see some of the like resemblance. Anyway, Bark. So here we go. Right. So who's Dynamaxing? Whoever's Dynamaxing, just Dynamax and do whatever you like, I think is the moral of the story here. It's 2 after... So is it Diggersby? Oh no, so it is Diggersby. So then why wasn't I allowed to Dynamax? I'm so confused. I thought... Hang on. Oh! Oh! No. Oh, but... Oh! Maybe it, like... Did it reorder us or something? I thought Portia was before me. I'm very confused. Anyway, I'm going to Ice Punch more like a nice punch. Sorry. I'm very confused. I could have sworn I was 4th place, right? Like, I was the slowest one to get in the lobby group. So I was in 4th place. I think it switched up the order or something. Because, like, a computer took over. That's my theory, but maybe I'm wrong. Right, Sludge Wave. Oh, crud. Hang in there. Hang in there, everyone. No one got poisoned. Dang. Can we get a Cheese Freeze now? That was a big hit. And that wasn't even a crit. Dang. Here we go. Okay. Kadoosh. That's nice. So, look, we've got the Sandstorm up. That's pretty good, because although Thunderous can use Weather Ball, with the Sandstorm up, it's actually, like, not a bad thing. Oh, we're going for a risky Muddy Water. Oh, here's the Discharge, but it can't do anything to anyone. You love to see it. And we get the Jimmy buffeted by the Sandstorm. Okay, Ice Punch, more like a nice punch. Okay, oh, hang on, what's it doing? Prankster shenanigans. Ah, the rain in Spain! It's mostly on the plains! Okay, there's the Ice Punch, more like a nice punch. Can we get Cheese Freeze? Nope. Okay, here's a Max Rockfall. Is it the Muddy Water? Yeah, I would have gone with, if Muddy Water had 100% accuracy, I understand. I would go for the more power rather than, like, the sort of inaccuracy risk. But at the same time, we just beat this thing in, like, less than 2 turns, so it ultimately doesn't matter, does it? So, like, I get where you were going. I'm more of a stab boy myself. Thus, the stab shortcut, I guess, is the ultimate. Although I say that, but there are times where I'm not, isn't there? Like, oh, I'm going to use Instruct instead of Psychic or whatever. Anyway, well done, everyone. And yes, I got to make sure I save the ticket. So hang on, I need to concentrate for a sec, guys. Well, actually, no, we got to do the selection, don't we? But no, Team 5, very well played, nicely done. I'm sorry for the disconnect. I'm glad that, regardless of the disconnect, that it all worked out very nicely. And yeah, and on Lara, I hope you get a shiny. So Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Dragonair is not shiny. Nidoking is not shiny. Combuskin is not a shiny, but I do need it for the spreadsheet. So if we don't get a wildcard Thunderous, will I be getting a Combuskin? That looks like a regular Thunderous to me. Hey, I could have had Thunderous on a wild, like, without having to add it to my own thing. Dragon. There is going to be some Pokemon who eventually I never have to have as one of my own tickets, okay? It's gonna happen, okay? Dragonair, no Sparkles. Nidoking, no Sparkles. Combuskin, no Sparkles. And Thunderous, no Sparkles. But yeah, no, Yokai Watch, in fairness to Yokai Watch, it was a real flash in the pan thing where it kind of was like, it kind of exploded in popularity and had like these like 2 very popular games and like an anime and there's all this like merchandising. And then the 3rd game just like didn't sell and the franchise is just kind of gone now. Like it really just kind of came and went like, ah! and then it stopped. And it was a weird thing. So I wouldn't really blame people for like not knowing it. Because it was a bit of a blink and you miss it kind of thing in a way. But it was, like, really huge. But again, the 3DS is, like, a decade-old console now. Over a decade old. So, like Yokai Watch is, like, a 3DS game console. And, like, the Switch has been around for, like, 8 years. So, you know. Oh, God. Is the Switch 8 this month? Oh, gosh. On Lara, yes, we'll totally do those in a sec, okay? So anyway, let me just concentrate for a sec. Let me just make sure I don't need any of these others. I think I am more inclined to get Combuskin, but But let me just check the old spreadsheet arena to see what I need and what I don't need. Is that cat going nuts again? I just put him in the robot so he could do a pee, and he's now going nuts again. Okay, combustion. Combustion makes me feel good. Okay. Yeah, okay, it's a, I forgot the name of the nature. Quiet nature, but that's fine. Right, hang on. Combustion, yes. Not a flawless victory, unfortunately. Gun in the box. He's been living in a box. He's been living in a cardboard box. Okay, right, so then we want to get rid of Guzzlord. So, Guzzlord, you will be added someday, I promise. But there we go. Thunderous. Excelente. Right, I am going to switch over games and do some trades with Onlara over there. But yeah. Whoa, what happened there with the control stick? Oh, I should have been checking what Neo wanted, but... Kyogre! No, that's fine. But chat, my lovely chat, let's just check one more time. So from tomorrow onwards, we will be hunting for Thunderous, because we are all done with the Golden Mesprit. We got Mesprit. For those who missed earlier, we got Mesprit. It's very cool. Indeed. Indeed. But yeah, no, well done, everyone, though. Today's been a really fun one. I'm so glad we got it. So hang on. Let me just do a quick bit of mental maths here. We do 25 Dynamax Adventures each week, right? And that should continue. Yokai Watch isn't that old. It kind of is. But anyway, Bark. No, but hang on. Let me just figure this out for a sec. So, if we got Mesprit, we've basically on the first raid today. We've done 4 Dynamax Adventures since then. So that means that like after tomorrow we'll be at like 9 Dynamax Adventures, and then Thursday 14, Friday 19, Sunday 24. Okay? And then after that, so like by the end of Sunday we'll be at 24. So by the end of the following Sunday, we'll be at then 49, and then we'll be at 74, and then we'll be at 99 at the end of the Sunday after that. So let me just do a quick bit of maths here and stuff like that. So hang on. So 24 is going to be on the 23rd. Oh, so 24 on the 23rd. Okay, so hang on. 23rd, 30th. Yeah, hang on. 23rd, 30th, and then the 6th, I think, is the next one, if I've got my numbers right. The 6th, the 13th. Okay, so on April the 14th, okay, remember this date, April the 14th, if that's any of your birthdays, like, kudos. On April the 14th, on, like, the first Dynamax adventure, on April the 14th, we will expect our next legendary. Do you think I'll get it before then, or do you think I will get it after then? That is my question for all of you guys, okay? But there's Mesprit. We'll be changing up to Thunderous beginning tomorrow, and hopefully before April 14th, we'll either get it, Uxie, or my first Ultra Beast. Oh my gosh. But there we go. Oh, hang on. I must have got a screenshot when we were on, like, this screen, but I'm just gonna double check anyway. I like it when its tail's up. There we go. Okay, sweet. Right, okay. Okay, so, the stream will keep going, but it will just be so on Lara and I can do a trade. So I will just say, thank you all very, very much. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you for playing along with. Thank you for getting me my, what is this? Like I think, is this my 12th shiny legendary? Am I halfway there through phase 1 now? I might be halfway through phase 1 now. That's quite alarming if so. But okay. Let me get my copy of Shining Pearl, and then on Lara and I are going to do some trades, okay? So let's... Oh, there we go. Shining Pearl, and then I just need to go over to the Switch. And then I gotta hop onto P4G, because I got the penultimate dungeon to do. I got like 3 days to beat this game, guys, before Charlie comes out. I mean, the irony is Charlie will probably take a couple of days to deliver, but I have to assume that it's gonna arrive on the day that it comes out. But Fluffers, hello, welcome. Well, if you don't want me to call you Fluffers, let me know. But lovely to see you, welcome. Yes, you did miss a shiny Mesprit, the golden Mesprit. But yeah. But lovely to see you. Oh, guys, if you haven't already, please could you like the video, because we did get a shiny on it. So, you know, it'd be pretty cool if we, got the shiny or whatever. Okay. Global room. Do I need to click to the internet first? Hang on a minute. Or do I need to connect to the internet, or do I just do the Y button and then this will connect me to the internet? The global room does it. Okay. I feel like one thing they should do is just have a, like, connect with another player, right? And then you, like, select the mode that you want to play in. So, like, a raid or a this or a that or whatever. Like, would you like to connect with another... Like, say if you've gone to a raid den, select, I would like to play with another player. Or if you're like, I want to connect with another player, sort of thing. Like, or have like, which mode would you like to connect with another player in, right? You select the mode, and then it should just say, do you want to connect with a friend locally or online? And then once you do that, select like, with a code or randomly or whatever kind of thing. Like that's what I feel like the menu for Pokemon should be, and not all this nonsense that's inconsistent. So anyway, Buck. So yes, we're going to go with a link code, because you said you had a code, right, on Lara? So I'm going to say yes with a link code. Forgive me if you did already type in a code. It's just easier for me to not have to scroll back, basically. Scrolling on OBS is kind of a bit annoying on my computer. But okay. Would you like to save your adventures on Lara? Are there any Pokemon you need, like, where I could, like, trade them to you for, like, your Pokedex, and then it just fills in on your Pokedex? Like, you wouldn't have a living Pokedex, but any other shinies you missed other than Mesprit? The last one we got was what was the last one we got before Mesprit? I forgot now. The Lugia, right? Oh, you were waiting on me to provide a code. Oh, well then let's just go 03170413. You completed it to get the charm for hatching these. Hang on, so why... Well, no, you can't have completed the Pokedex if you're doing trades, right? Unless I'm missing something. Like, you obviously need this for your Pokedex, right? Oh, is that you? Is that you? Anyway, we talked to, like, the lady. See, that's the thing. You see people walking around, but you need to, like, talk to the... No. Or do you press the Y button, or do you go to the middle? Oh, call? No. Trade. Oh, you need this. Oh, for a living shiny. Oh, sorry. You did. Sorry. You said. Sorry, I forgot this is about shinies. But like, did you get a Spinder, for example? Like, did you get a Spinder? I have like I could give you a Spinder just so that it's like registered in your national dex. But I think you did you say you did get Spinder? I'm just gonna give you a Spinder for like the trade bag. But I'm just gonna give you something that's like this is like the most potentially helpful thing I could give you. Did that trade? Is that trading? Okay. Okay, you did get it from the swarm. Yeah, because listen, you have to wait for the swarm, and it's just very annoying. And yes, I do have the like OG Platinum outfit on this game. Yeah, because I love Platinum. Platinum's one of my favorite games. So you'll have to let me know if you want to teach any moves or anything. I don't even know which one. Guys, which one do you think this is going to evolve into? Unless Onlara's already said. Place your bets now. Huntail or Gorbis? I'm going to say Gorbis. Unless Onlara's already said Huntail. Yeah, and you get to watch it live on the internet. So that's the thing. You actually don't get to watch your own Pokemon evolve. So it is Gorbis. There you go, including the slow blink and everything. But then it does a quick blink there. Ugh, Ilka, you and your animations. So I take it you would like this back, which is why I'm going to trade it right back for another Clamperl. Barrel. So here we go. Yes, it's fine. If the communication cuts out, we'll just go again. It's fine. Right, see you later, Gorbis. Thanks for hanging out. So here we go. Or should I say here we go? So, chat, place your bets. Will this one evolve into a Huntail or a Gorbis? And if you say Gorbis, there might be something wrong with you. Unless Onlera's just trying to get as many as possible. But no, I'm gonna say this one's gonna evolve into a Huntail. Don't know why. It's just a feeling I have. Okay, here we go. So what? It's evolving? Yes. Wow. It's evolving. Unless I press the B button here. You're so glad to be finishing this line. I bet. I bet. This is why I do the Pokemon Go thing, okay? So there you go. Your Clamperl evolved into a Huntail, and I kind of would like my Spinder back if that's okay. But yeah, there we go. But here we go. Oh, wow, it's a level 1, which of course it would be. But yeah. Just trade it. Stop warning me about stuff and trade it. Okay, there we go. So here we go. Bye, Huntail. Everyone say bye to Huntail. And here we go. No, Onlera, it's honestly a sort of admirable, an admirable quest. And I think even like Cerebi Joe like hopes someday to like have you know, have like an actual like non-Go dex, but like he does use Go stuff to like fill in the gaps. But then someday he'll kind of get it back. But yeah, because Spinder was so annoying, look, you can see I caught like 4 of them because I was just like, yeah, I'm doing this if I ever need to like trade over or whatever. Okay, so leave the room. If this was Xander would have finished already. Xander is the master of just getting out of a trade like faster than humanly possible. It's always just really funny because it's always just like, wow, way to leave so fast, Xander. But it's also impressive. Right, there we go. So that will actually... Oh, a load of Snubble. Should we get shiny Snubble, guys? No, I'm kidding. Right, here we go. So, there we go. You saved your progress, and you beat the game. 90 hours and 59 minutes. There we go. Yeah, I haven't played this game a whole lot compared to the others, have we? So there we go. Onlera, thank you, as always, for joining us. I'm really happy that we were able to do these trades today, and I was able to help you out. Thank you for all your amazing support and everything. Good luck with the new job. Just remember that your new colleagues are just as nervous as you are, and then you're like, no, they're not. It's like, no, they're not. But I'm just trying to be silly. Right, anyway, but no, lots of love, everyone. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Onlera. I'll see you when I see you. We will miss you, not being able to be in chat every day, but at the same time, I'm glad you're able to, like, you know, earn a living now and stuff like that. What does that feel like, says the guy who's like self-employed and on strike and everything. Right, anyway, you guys have been wonderful. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow for Thunderous. I need to go change the spreadsheet and change Nightbot. So until then, please take care. Thank you as always for supporting me. I think we are. Hang on. I will just check my Pokemon Home. Let's just check Pokemon Home very, very quickly. I know I said we're going to be done, but I want to check if we are like halfway through with these legendaries now. Because I think we actually might have 12 of the 24 Pokemon from Phase 1. So we actually might officially be halfway through Phase 1 now. After like 7.5 months or something, we might be halfway through Phase 1 now. Which is pretty wild. It's pretty wild. So we'll see how this goes. I know we do fewer Dynamax Adventures now than we used to, but we do more than when I started. When I started, I only did 24 a week, whereas now I do 25, so that is an increase. So like when we got like the Mewtwo and the Heatran or whatever, we did more. Okay. So let's see. Oh, look, I got Archon and Archeops yesterday. You know, I said I got one. I got another one, baby. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, so let's get Mesprit, but let's put this in with my... so here we go. These are all my Strike Stream shinies. Look, see, we've got Mewtwo and Araquanid and Kangaskhan. Remember these guys? And then the Polty guys got that after Tenchi got it. And then Bouffalon, our Boofy buddy, and Zapdos. Yeah, look, and they're all in order, like in chronological order of when I got them. So I haven't got the legendaries all together, but look, hang on. So 1 legendary, 2 legendaries, okay? 3, 4, right? And then, let's see, 5, 6, don't play tricks, 7... and then 8. So 8 for Reshiram. And then 9 for Kyurem. 10 for the Flaming Moltres. 10 for Moltres. 11 for Lugia. And then, yeah. And then there's Mesprit. So there we go. That is 11 for Lugia, 12 for Mesprit. Yeah, so let me just double check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... and then 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, 12 out of 24. We are now halfway through. Halfway through phase 1 of the Strike streams. It wouldn't have been possible without you guys, so thank you so much. Anyway, I really will go now, so I don't even know if anyone's around watching anymore. Take care, guys. Lots of love. I'll see you around, and like the video, and bye-bye.